Mom! Mom! One morning, Little Red Nightingale asked her mother if she could go visit her grandma at the Twilight Woods nursing home.
Mom, can I go visit Grandma in the nursing home today?
That's a great idea, honey. You could even do an HENT assessment to make sure that your grandma is healthy. Let's check your heart first to make sure that you are strong and healthy enough to make it through the woods. And since you've had that heart murmur in the past.
Okay, I'm feeling good today though, so I hope I can go.
Let's see if your sister, Big Red Nightingale, can come help us. Come on, Big Red Nightingale, let's help her do the assessment.
Okay, I guess. I mean, since I almost passed in nursing school, if it wasn't for anatomy, I hate anatomy. You may have to help me remember some things.
No problem. Alright, now we're going to begin. First, start at the neck. Feel for the carotid artery, but only feel one at a time, unless you want to give your sister a little bit of a nap.
Wait, if you feel them at the same time, that can happen?
Yep, so be careful, Big Red.
So Big Red Nightingale felt the carotid pulses and did not feel any thrills.
I grade Little's pulse a +2.
Looking good so far. Now I'm going to listen to your carotid arteries for a bruit.
What's a bruit?
Oh, I remember this. It's a blowing or swishing sound that indicates blood flow turbulence. And I remember match B with B. Use the bell to listen for bruits.
Great job, Big. Alright, I don't hear any bruits. Now let's move on to your chest. First, you inspect, but don't forget, make sure that there aren't any abnormal heaves in the chest. You may see the apical pulse, but that's about it.
Everything looks good.
Okay. From then on, after inspection comes
Palpation. So I'm going to make sure there are not any pulsations.
After palpation, we're going to auscultate. We're going to listen to the 5 major cardiac areas.
I always forget this. How can I remember?
I always use the simple and fun acronym ANAPRAISE every Thursday morning.
So, aortic, pulmonary, Erb's point, tricuspid, and mitral. There are not any abnormal sounds, and I don't hear a murmur.
Alright, Little, you look and sound healthy.
Does that mean I can go?
Yes, it does.
So they packed a nice basket with a tongue depressor, a pen light, and gloves for Little Red Nightingale to take to her grandmother's.
Bye, Little.
Bye, Mama. Thanks for letting me go.
No problem. Don't forget to check the head, ears, eyes, nose, and throat.
Head, ears, eyes, nose, throat. Head, ears, eyes. Was that a wolf? Head, ears, eyes, nose, throat. Head, ears, eyes, nose, throat. Head, ears, eyes, nose, throat.
Meanwhile, at the nursing home, Grandma's chilling in her bed.
It's 2 o'clock. It's bingo time. Goldilocks is going down.
Grandma heads down to bingo, but then the wolf from the forest sneaks in, steals Grandma's robe, and lies in the bed.
But there's no sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fox say? What the fox say? Happy, happy, happy ho, happy, happy, happy ho.
When Little Red Riding Hood entered the room, she could scarcely recognize her grandmother. A nurse walks in.
I came in to check on your grandmother earlier, and I noticed that she's getting a little hairy. I also tried to do a HENT assessment on her, and she growled at me. So maybe she'll feel more comfortable if I delegate that task to you. How do you feel about that?
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Grandma? Grandma?
17:30,
Hi.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello?
Grandma, your voice sounds odd. Is something the matter?
Oh, I just have a touch of a cold.
Okay, well, if it's okay, I'm just gonna assess you and make sure that you're doing well.
Oh, how smart my darling is.
Alright, I'm just gonna put these on because I don't want to get sick. So, I'm just gonna start with your head. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start by feeling for any bumps or lesions, and just tell me if this causes any pain. Well, your head appears to be symmetrical. However, it does not appear to be normocephalic. It appears to be macrocephalic.
Is that good?
It's a little strange, but it means it's kind of big. And also, your hair, it seems to be growing excessively, and there are fleas within your
It's part
hair.
of aging.
No, it's actually not, but we'll come back to that. I'm just gonna move on to your eyes now. Grandma, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with.
Well, let me assess these. I'm gonna start by doing what's called perla. It's called Perrla.
What?
Perrla.
Okay.
Okay. So just keep looking at me, and I'm gonna shine this light in your eye. And now, stare at my finger, and then appear over my shoulder at the wall, and then come back to my finger. Okay, so that was good. Your pupils, they're equal, they're round, and react to light, and they accommodate. Now, can I just pull down on your eyelid and look at your sclera?
Sure.
Okay. Your sclera is white, and your conjunctiva is pink. So that's very good. Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with.
Well, let's get them checked anyway. I'm just going to tug on them and feel for bumps or lesions. Does this cause any pain?
No.
Okay. And there appears to be no drainage. So that's good. Now I'm just going to check your hearing, okay? So can you just cover one ear for me? And I'm going to whisper a word, and then you say it back to me.
Okay. Bingo!
Okay? Other ear?
Bingo!
Oh, that was good. But, Grandma, what big nose you have.
The better to smell you with, my dear.
Little is a tad creeped out by this.
Smell me? Grandma, that's a little creepy. But I'll go ahead and check your nose out anyway. Do you have any drainage or congestion?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just going to check. So if you could just tilt your head up for me. All right, there appears to be no drainage. And your septum is in midline, so that's good. Now if you could just cover one nostril for me and inhale, I'm going to check patency. Okay. Did you have any problems with that? No. Okay, good. Now I'm going to check your sinuses. So I'm just going to press on your face and just tell me if this causes any pain.
No.
No pain? All right, now I'm feeling your temporal pulse, and it's present, and I'm going to grade it at a +3. Okay. So very good. Now I'm just going to look at your mouth. But what big mouth you have, Grandma. Do you mind opening up for me? And sticking your tongue out and saying, ah? Okay. Your mucous membranes appear to be pink, but your tonsils are huge. I would say those are about a grade 3 as well. Grandma, you're salivating.
It is almost mealtime.
Let me check your throat. I'm going to start by feeling your lymph nodes, okay? I shouldn't be able to feel any of these. I don't feel them, so that's good. Now, I need you to swallow for me. Can you just lean forward a little bit? And I'm going to put my hands around your throat. Can you just swallow? Okay, good. And Grandma, there seems to be an odor coming from your mouth. And what big, large, sharp teeth you have.
The better to eat you with. What? Who's in my bed?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.